Ida for constantly inviting my brother's ex to do things with us after she went out of her way to bring my niece to visit my family during the summer. Like I mentioned in the title, my brother's ex Maya went out of her way to bring my niece to a different country so she could spend the summer with my family. I know it couldn't have been easy for her and I felt bad that she was stuck all alone, so I started inviting her to do things with us. Sometimes my niece would be there, which is when everybody was okay with me inviting her, but other times it was just us, my brother, family and friends, which is when people started having issues with it. The first person to bring it up was my brother's best friend. He told me to stop getting her to tag along because nobody wanted her there. I told him he should stay home if he had an issue with it because I wanted her there. We had multiple arguments over it and eventually other people started joining in and siding with him. A lot of them were expressing faux concern for my brother, but he hadn't said anything about me inviting Maya along at this point. Now I know my brother probably has unresolved feelings for Maya because she's the first person in his life to leave him and he proposed to her, so I get it. But at the same time they have a daughter together now, so they need to be okay being around each other, and I don't want my niece to think we dislike her mother. Eventually my brother did tell me to stop inviting Maya, but he tried to act like he was saying it out of concern for her and not because it bothered him. His reasoning was that Maya's a homebody and I was most likely making her uncomfortable and she felt like she had no choice but to accept my invites because she was a guest in our home, which I think he just made up because she could have said no. The reason I'm making this post is because towards the end of their visit my brother kept getting angry at me over the slightest thing, and I know it's because of this. He also joined in when his friends were bitching about me in front of my boyfriend, his friend. Usually he wouldn't let his friends say a bad word about me, which is how I know I've made him really angry. Ida.